Welcome back to my channel, or welcome. All right, whichever little category you happen to be falling under, whether you're brand spanking new here, um, whether you never seen me before, maybe I've never seen you. I don't know, child, but either way, I greatly appreciate you for being here. Okay. Um, Listen, this is just going to be an intuitive message. Sit back, enjoy the daggone show. All right. Listen to me talk. Hopefully, something resonates for you. If not, that's fine. If it does, that's great too. Whichever one. Okay. Um, so, listen, at first, I wanted to name this message Sober Love. Okay, like what's going on? Because there was a message that I had just did where when I got my handsy dancy notebook, okay, you already know. There was a message that I just did where at the end of it, what I had wrote down was like not really being sure about something, not sure if something is a waste of time. And then I had wrote down, was it just the liquor? What y'all got going on? Okay. I wrote down, was it just the liquor? And then possibly what's like, quote unquote, what's coming next in love for you. So some of y'all might be, yeah, maybe there is or was a situation, child, um, that maybe you just truly felt like, okay, maybe you just truly felt like it. I'm also to getting the vibe of Janae. Okay, Janae Aiko. Shout out to Janae. Where what was it on? You should have called me. Yes, you should have called me. Why you never called me? Why you never called me? Oh, you should have called me. But y'all know that song, okay? Y'all know what I'm trying to sing. All right, but but in that song though, she says, what did she say? She said we were never in love. It was just the drugs or something like that. Now I'm not saying that y'all doing drugs out there. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not saying that y'all out there doing drugs or whatever. But listen, okay. Um, yeah, but there's just a big vibe though that basically there could be a really big offer that might be coming to a lot of you. Okay, now this can be in career, romance, finances, um, within your family. There could definitely be a lot of mixing of like family and what you call it, family and career. Okay, hold on, wait a minute now, hold on, because I ain't want to let y'all down that far. Family and career, family and finances. Come on, the letter F might end up being very significant. Family and finances, romance and finances. I don't know, romance and career merging together. You got a lot going on, right? You got a lot going on, and I feel like that. Yeah, there is going to end up being a time, and I feel like a lot of you may have even heard or seen through other videos or whatever, just feeling the vibe where you just feel like something big is coming in, or some type of big offer or something got to be coming towards you, period. Because it's just like, for some of y'all too, it might just even be the vibe that maybe you've waited a long time for something, maybe you've waited a really long time for something to happen. And so now it just feels like right now has to be the right time. Like, like why would it not? Okay. Um, some of you guys, you could have been waiting like 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, maybe even for something, either for some type of like approval or again, I just feel like maybe just okay, listen. I feel like that for some of you, if you have been waiting like 3 days, 3 weeks, no, excuse me, 3 weeks to 3 months for something, that's where I just feel like that you may have been holding yourself back. Okay. Okay. I just feel like, I mean, of course, I don't know what y'all got going on in your lives, but there could be something that may take 3 weeks to 3 months, as far as like results or hearing back, whatever. But I just feel like that for the longer wait periods, okay, the longer wait times, I feel like that may be you kind of giving some pushback. So for some of y'all as well, if you are trying to make something happen, if you know that there's an offer that you do want or whatever it is like make sure that you're not giving like pushback to where you're kind of pushing the opportunity to go forward or pushing this offer even further back. Okay, like make sure that you're not working against it, make sure you're not working against yourself. I don't know, child, but Get out your own daggone way, basically, is what I want to say. Get out of your own way, okay? Um, and now let me get down to what I actually wrote, because y'all know I'll be up here talking forever. But listen, like I said, there could be some type of large offer that may be coming towards you. Now, it's something around like this thing might got a lot of like bells and whistles, all right? So for some of you guys, maybe you're getting an upgrade in something. You might be thinking that maybe something, or maybe you thought before that something was too expensive or you weren't going to be able to do something. But again, okay, it's like either you, like I just get a vibe with this. It's like, look, either you're going to stand there, okay, either you're going to stand there and be in denial and be in shock, or you going to actually grab something, like take a hold of it, like go ahead and grab this opportunity up, okay? And there's also too a vibe around something being premature or young, or something being very emotional. I was getting that like there may have been an offer before. Of course, for some of y'all, this might be dealing with romance, but apply it to your life, child. However, this might be making sense, okay? But again, maybe there was a vibe where you did have an offer before, um, or there was just something on the table before, and maybe just at that time it was premature, okay? It wasn't the right time. um this could have even been somebody's mindset, all right? Just premature or very young, very youthful child. But see, youth, okay, youthfulness, that can be good, and depending on the aspect, all right, depending on the context of what we're talking about. um so yeah, but I do feel like in this sense, in this case, not so much, okay? Okay, where this is, I feel like basically there is a negative that is turning positive, all right? um but how long it gets to the point of being positive, that's one thing that's going to be on you. That's going to be on you, of how, if you're going to be giving pushback, or if like you just might be creating, an atmosphere where you might end up making something too hard, okay? So be mindful of that. It's like you might be making something way harder than it needs to be, okay? But listen, all right. um then I have wrote down, oh yeah, okay, so something that was once like premature or very young, very emotional. This might even be past energy for some of you guys, like I said, where it's like now you, or possibly somebody opposite to you, or something opposite to you, may be coming with a more mature offer now. Um, like I said, now, child, I have been talking about for a little minute about like jobs coming back around, jobs wanting you to come back, or asking you to do something or whatever. Now, I was talking about this like I feel like okay, pandemic, okay, before all this crazy mess happened. I feel like I was talking about it then, and it kind of makes sense now, okay? If somebody could have, a job maybe calling them back, or like, hey, can you come back in? Because listen, motherfuckers ain't going to work, okay? Like, people are not going back to work. People are not going to particular places, or not wanting to return. At the end of the day, people are wanting upgrades. So now, be mindful. I feel like, for some of y'all, if you own a business and you got employees, it's like, be mindful that you won't have to pay. Like, you won't have to pay up, because folk ain't gonna be working for no little pennies. So um just be mindful of that. But anyways, child, yeah, like I said, something might be coming with a more mature offer. Like I said, it could be something involving a career, work opportunity. But of course, for some of you guys, this might be dealing when it comes to romance right now. And again, like I said, I wanted to name this quote unquote sober love, but I just said a more mature offer, whatever. But that's the thing. Some of y'all, because one where I've been listening to my Summer now, Summer Walker. I know a lot of y'all been listening to her new album. But I wasn't even really thinking about the new album for real. Okay, I mean, it's okay. I don't like it that much, but it's alright. But I was listening to her first album or whatever, or her previous album, and I kept listening to what is it? Drunk dialing, drunk texting, whatever, child, drunk calling. That might be the thing. Some of y'all could have gotten like a drunk phone call, which I got going on, or a text message or something like that. Or you could be. But the thing about it is, where this communication, like, it can come in just the same even when they're sober. Okay. Okay. So that, I don't know what that's gonna mean for some of y'all. Okay. Now, whether somebody just really don't like you, whether they sober or they're not, all right. Or like I said, again, there could be some type of like emotional outpour. But again, Now, for some of y'all too, this might be a warning that don't, not necessarily red flags, 'cause we ain't talking about no red flags, but more so just don't miss the signs of something. Either the signs of, child, might be the signs of how somebody feels, or the signs of, either depression or whatever. Like, for a lot of y'all, do not miss the daggone signs. So there could be some communication that you get, and maybe this person is not sober, okay? But I'm telling you that it's something where it will be the exact same if they were. So it's just like, what difference does it really make, okay? Um, I also got written down here, logic meets heart, okay? I don't really know. I don't, listen. Um, I feel like that for some of y'all getting into new connections, new relationships, or whatever, just be mindful of somebody's. I wrote down troublesome ex, all right? So somebody like to cause a little bit of trouble. This might even be your ex or people from your past situations. Just be mindful of that, all right? Because again, the theme here in this video is that there's some type of new what I mean ain't necessarily got to be new, but whatever, child. But some type of more mature offer. So there might be a thing too where if your past and your present or your future child, okay, gonna end up meeting, or it's just like somebody not gonna be playing, right? Somebody don't play no games, okay? Um, so literally, somebody could just be more mature, where somebody ain't got time for either the pettiness or the immaturity of, people that may be currently in your life, or past people that are trying to come back, or whatever you got going on. But and also with that logic meets heart, that's what I'm saying. Like, there could have been a very emotional outpour at one point, but then it, like, I just get, well, I just got the image of the little can thing, with the little worm in the can, the little, like, the little what you call it, the little Pringles little can cylinder. I gotta go. But taking the little top off and it like spring out. Okay, there could be some surprises. I don't know, Jazz. Y'all couldn't have having some surprises that may be coming up. But what I'm getting from that though is like, it's like like the actual snake. What did I call it? Did I say a worm? Child, whatever. But the snake in the can, um, it's like technically it doesn't all fit in there or whatever, but it's just the fact that it's like scrunchy thing or whatever, metal, so you can put the top and it scrunches down. But that's what I'm getting though. Like, somebody could have had an outpouring of emotion or just like an outburst at one point, and then like try to contain it all, right? And now maybe there's a second chance, or like there's a second coming around of something, and it's like trying to contain all of those things, or trying to. But that's the thing where it's like, that's another thing as well. I was also gonna title this video, what was it? Either way, you can't go wrong, because there's like a lot of like, again, like I said, maybe somebody says something when they're not sober, but it would be the same as if they're sober. Like I said, maybe somebody just like kind of, had an outpouring of how they felt about something or what they said, and it's like what they said ain't gonna change, but maybe their delivery will end up changing. So yeah, maybe their delivery is going to end up changing, or again, this might be you. Child, wait a minute, I'm sorry, y'all. Or maybe this might be you. You need to consider how you're delivering a message, or how you're saying something or giving something. I mean, the core, okay, again, the core purpose, or the core whatever of that message ain't changed. It's just, it's about your delivery. So just be mindful, okay? But anyways, but like I said, logic meets heart. Now, like I said, on a very more sweet, okay, nice little level or whatever, um, I've been having a few messages as well to like calm down, okay? Okay, to like calm the hell down. Again, some of you guys could be getting a really big offer, or something might be coming towards you, and it's like, I get it. I know you're excited, okay? I know you're real excited, but it's just like, calm down, all right? Um, you may have even felt like that you already messed up in a situation for some of you guys as well, but, and like I said, this could be a lot for, the people. Listen, whoever I'm talking to, okay, this could be also as well as you, is that you are trying to give a more mature offer now. Maybe you said something or mentioned something or offered something that was a little chaotic, okay? All right, it was a little, it was a little organized chaos, okay? Well, really, it was chaotic, but now the second time around, it's organized chaos. You see what I'm saying? Where like the core of it ain't gonna change, but maybe the delivery or something will. Um, so yeah, like I said, this might be you going towards something, but in a different manner now. Okay. There's also some vibes around Meet the Fockers, okay, that movie, all right. Now, getting real romantic. Some of you guys, you might end up meeting somebody's like family members or something. And again, it's just kind of like just be mindful, of how you're acting around them or whatever. Because, baby, folk family look crazy, okay? Folks' families can be a little crazy. Um, and if it's not necessarily like blood family, then either close friends, close associates, whatever, child, business partners or something. But I feel like that a lot of you could end up meeting important people to other important people. Some of y'all could be sitting in VIP. Where y'all going? What's going on? Okay, because I'm just whatever. It's some there could be an event as well that could be coming up for some of you guys. I mean, it is a holiday time, okay? It is holidays, all right. But there could be an event or something coming up where yeah, you might get the chance to sit in the VIP section or have an exclusive, like you can see something like in a particular way. Like you have whatever, child. I mean, babe, I hope you ain't up in the nosebleed section, okay? But you have a good view of something, okay? Or they're, literally viewing something could end up being very significant. Some of y'all could be teachers, okay? What y'all got going on? Some proofreading or something like that, going through something, again, viewing something. Or like, I mean, hey, again, there's some type of large, mature offer coming in. So all of y'all need to be viewing and reading and looking something over. So again, back to the title of this, there might literally be contracts. I mean, um, so of course, be mindful of something that you're signing, but whatever this offer is, child, look it over 3 times, okay, to make sure. All right, I'm just saying. All right. And like I said, be mindful of people's folks. Literally, I want to keep saying folks, so it might be somebody that's real country or something, but there's something about folks going on. All right. Um, but anyway, child, whatever. Okay. The choice is yours. Okay. Listen, it says you can have who or whatever it is that you would like, and your next blessing is going to be the blessings of options, or really the freedom of options. So I wrote down literally the letter C's could end up being very significant, the letter C, but I wrote down the challenge will, wait, what? I said the challenge will what? The challenge will be the choice, but the blessing will be the options. So it's like, listen, right, back to, okay, because I was reading, I was like, hold on. But I had to read. But yeah, again, basically, it's like you can't go wrong in a situation. Like you cannot go wrong, depending on what you want most out of a situation, right? So it's really about creating your vision. And for some of you guys, this might be seriously about writing things out, making a plan over the next few months, over the next few years, or something for yourself. But it's like write it out and watch it happen. At first I had wrote down write it out and make it happen, but I was like, no, this is more so about write it out and watch it happen. So it could be watching something grow for some of y'all as well. Maybe you planted seeds in some type of area in your life or with a situation with a person. And it's just like, baby, listen, this is the time to like watch everything grow. Again, something was premature, something you did something ahead of time. Okay? You did something ahead of time, right? And that's the thing. That's why I say it's something where like the core of something is not going to change. Like you had already made a decision. And that's why I say the challenge is going to be the choice. The challenge is going to be choosing. The challenge is going to be that decision. But once you've chosen, the blessing will be the options. Okay. So it's like basically having an empty house. You had to go daggone house hunting, apartment hunting, or whatever. You get the daggone house. That was the biggest daggone challenge right there. Okay, make sure you chose the right neighborhood, chose the right whatever. Now the blessing is gonna be choice, because everybody can't say that they got a house. Hold on. Okay, everybody can't say that they got a house. Everybody can't say that they have an apartment. Everybody can't say that they have a car. So it's like the challenge the whole time was actually just making that choice and that decision. Okay, this is what I'm finna do. But like I said again, now it's about adding your little touch to it. And listen, I had a message the other day. I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure, but it was about like the only thing, like something is coming towards you, and it's like the only thing that's missing is you. Like that's the only thing that's missing in the equation of whatever is coming. The only thing that is missing is like your touch, like your, your little, you know what I'm saying, your customization, like you getting to customize something. So that same kind of message is coming out again. Where again, you got to understand that the challenge is only in the choice. But once you make that choice, that's where blessings flow, because you're gonna have the blessings of you're gonna have the blessing of having options. All right. Um, and now I get the vibe too. Okay, wait a minute. When it comes to like romantic energy specifically, it's like again the challenge is going to be the choice, where there's going to be a lot of people. Okay, there might be a lot of people to choose from. There might be a lot going on. But I feel like that for some of you guys who are more so dating or weighing your options, I don't know, maybe baby child. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not even about to get into it. Some of y'all might be in some entanglements, some sticky situations. Whatever you got going on, that's your business. But that's the thing. Is like maybe it's not really gonna be. I don't know. I feel like that there's not gonna be a lot of like additives. Why do I want to say additives? Like a lot of like things added to a situation when it comes to romance though. Because I feel like that it's sounding like, okay, like yeah, like make a choice or a decision out of like a lot of things, and then I can do whatever I want with it. It's like it's not really the same when it comes to romance. It's basically like, are you gonna choose, you know what I'm saying, this person over here that is carrying this lifestyle, or are you gonna choose this person over here that has this lifestyle? Now I feel like with both of those lifestyles you can still have what you want, but it just again it depends on what you want it to look like. It depends on what you feel like you envision for yourself. Like okay, listen, the biggest vibe that I'm getting is again, like I'm saying, going back to either like marriage or getting into a situation with somebody, where it's like you got two families that are that you got two people that come from wealth, okay, but one form of wealth was created because their father is a rock star. The other form of wealth was created because I don't know, they daddy, you know what I'm saying, invented the shoestring child. I don't know, okay, but either way, this lifestyle, maybe it's a bit more modest, and as well, maybe over here as well. I feel like there's a different dynamic with people that may be entering your life or the things that you're doing, where yeah, there might be somebody that really is, what you call it, that's outgoing, out in the open, very outspoken, maybe highly on social media or whatever. They're up with the times, child. And then you may have another choice over here that's very low key. So I was also picking up a vibe too of like, either you can be, in a $1 billion situation where everybody knows, or all the attention is on you, or you can be in a $1 billion situation and you still the everyday regular schmegula Joe schmo. Okay, do y'all see what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm getting. That's why at first I was gonna name this video, "You Can't Go Wrong Either Way." It's just all gonna depend on what you want out of a situation or what you want it to look like. Okay, all right. Like I said, for a lot of you, okay, it might just be real simple. Maybe you are trying to pick somewhere to live, or maybe you're trying to, get, a new car or something. Maybe, and again, I do feel like that this is more so about major. Again, this, I said, mature, quote unquote, major, big, whatever offer. I do feel like as well when it comes to purchases that it might be about major purchases, because again, it's something about acquiring that thing, and then you have the blessing of option, where you can figure out how you want something to look. Um, so yeah, child, like I said, oh yeah, back to the point. Okay, when it comes to romance or whatever, for some of you too, though, it's like yeah, like I said, I feel like there's something is going to listen. If you're watching this live as well, you should definitely check out the Libra video that I'm gonna do, because it's kind of trickling into that, I feel like. But anyways, um, but yeah, like I said, it's really going to be about really transforming your life, like some type of decision that you could have to make sometime soon. Okay, it will really transform your life, or it's really gonna like kind of paint the picture of what your life can look like. I don't know, child. So again, the choice is yours, child. Make sure you really observe and understand, but yeah, especially just because an offer might be all shiny or whatever. Because again, okay, again, back to like, very wealthy people. It's like you can have somebody that you can clearly see their wealth, okay, maybe by either designers, that they wear, or like, again, I don't know, jewelry or whatever. But then you got somebody that looks like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I don't know, maybe they're just not that flashy, or like they're not that obvious, or maybe they wear the same colors every day or something. You don't know how much money in their bank account, you know what I'm saying? But these people are on the same level or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. Like, I feel like that a lot of you are about to step into a mode where you gonna decide what you gonna do, barbecue or mildew, you know. And for some of y'all, it might literally come down to having your business out there in some sort of way, or staying low key about something. That's about the most plainest way I could have just said it. But yes, like, there's just something about either you being seen, being on the scene, or if you decide to stay low key. But I feel like that, like, the core of whatever you got going on, that ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can be in your face with money, or I can be laying in my bed. I don't know, doing something else. Not on, not on social media. I don't know. All right. So, anyway, y'all. Hopefully that resonated for some of y'all. Listen, if you would like a more personal, a live coaching session with me, all the information on how to contact me to get a one-on-one phone call or video chat with me is going to be in the description box, as well as in the pinned comments. Like I said, if y'all are watching this live, make sure that you check me back at the next live stream that I'm about to be doing. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna go over there. All right. I love y'all so much. Make sure that y'all like the video if you're gonna be here. All right, because the math ain't mathing right now, but I'm gonna forgive you. Okay. Make sure you like the video if you're gonna be here, and make sure that you subscribe, because YouTube acting funny again. Okay, because I know daggone well that hundreds of y'all ain't unsubscribing like 2 minutes at the same time. Did y'all have a meeting? Y'all just had a meeting? Okay. Well, I'm just saying. Anyways, make sure y'all subscribe. That's it. Goodbye.